All right, block one's in the books. And I tell you what, if getting 9 is considered sexy, you might as well just start calling me George Clooney. All right, well, that didn't go as planned. And I got to tell you, these learning experiences are starting to get really frustrating, especially when you're sitting in and you feel like you're putting in quite a bit of work, which I do. I feel like I've put in quite a bit of work. I've bowled a few events that have kind of led up to here, and I've bowled okay. And I didn't feel like I bowled bad that block. I started out with 2-teen clean, threw a couple of bad shots in there. Probably could have been better, and that's okay, whatever, no big deal. Then I go to the next pair, and I strike every time on the right lane, and never struck on the left lane for 170. I split 3 times on the left lane, all 4, 6, 7 combinations. So it was really frustrating. That lane it started really hooking more. I couldn't get the ball to go to the right, and it really felt like it forced my angles open. And I think that's the game that kind of screwed me up the rest of the day, because from that game forward, I couldn't shut my angles down on the left lane. I couldn't close them down at all, feeling like my ball was going to hook early. And I think that's what I actually needed to do after game 2, was actually close them down on that lane, because I could strike for days. I wish I would have kept track of my scores and the actual games and kept stats, because I bet you my strike percentage on the short pattern on the right lane was close to 70 to 75%. Like, I didn't miss very often on the right lane, but my strike percentage on the left lane had to have been under 30%. I mean, it was that bad. I could not figure out a way. And then once I finally got consistent ball reaction on the left lanes, they still just wouldn't fall. I was getting 9 every shot. So it was just an all-around frustrating day, bowling 2-0, or 2-teen basically the entire time. I had a 170 and a 190. Otherwise, it was all 2-0 and 2-teen the rest of the way. So it's super frustrating never to be able to put anything together. But for the most part, I feel like I threw it pretty well. I just didn't find the right bowling balls at the right times. And some of the guys that were having success were able to throw the same ball on both lanes, obviously just playing a little bit different angle. And game 3 was frustrating because I started out, I struck, and then I got up in the left lane and I blower 7-10'd on a good shot. And then I got up on the right lane and blower 7-10 again. So I back-to-back 7-10. And then later in the block, I 7-10'd again. And so I had 6 opens total, 5 of which were splits. I mean, it was just 7 opens total, 6 of which were splits. So super frustrating. So everything that I said in practice yesterday and everything the way it looked yesterday, my game plan worked on the right lane, being able to play straighter and do, with the halo. The halo looked great to start. But then I had no chance of playing straighter on the left lane. They hooked a bunch more today for some reason. So I don't know what happened there, but I don't know if I was doing something different, but my ball reaction on the left lane was kapoo-poo. It was just not very good. And yes, I said kapoo-poo. Kapoo-poo is now a word. You can take that one to the bank. But, otherwise, I guess I'm just going to go back, look at some surfaces of bowling balls, try some different bowling balls on that left lane, maybe try some shinier stuff. I did throw the phase 3 a little bit on the left lane, trying near the end, but it flat-10'd a few times because I couldn't get it to read soon enough. It was just too late. And then anything that I got that would read soon enough overhooked. It read way too soon and forced my angles open, so then it plaque-10'd from rolling out, basically. So my later stuff plaque-10 because it was too late down the lane, and my earlier stuff plaque-10 because it was too early. I didn't have really anything in between, or at least I didn't try anything else in between. I tried a bunch of different balls, but I didn't pick the right one. But literally I threw nothing but storm and rotogrip stuff today. Because of that reason, because I felt like they hooked early and I had to. They didn't really hook early. They just hooked a bunch on the left lane, and I couldn't get the ball to get down lane properly and make the right shape. So I threw an idle, I threw that new nuclear cell, I threw the halo, I threw the extreme badger a little bit, I threw the phase 3 a couple times, I threw the omega crux on both lanes. It looked good on the right lane. It looked really good on the right lane at the end, and then it was just too slow on the left lane. So I'm gonna bring out some of the Brunswick stuff this next block. Maybe bring that uppercut out for the left lane. I'm gonna bring out that Zing high, or the Radical Squatch hybrid for the left lane a little bit. I'm just going to try to mix things up a little bit and see if I can do something different on the left lane. I think my game plan's okay on the right lane because I struck a lot over there. I just got to figure out a way to strike on the left lane. If I can strike on the left lane as much as I struck on the right lane, I'm looking at a good score. But as of right now, I'm 10 over, which is way in the bottom half because they're not hard. The scores are fairly high because the lanes are fairly easy. It's just finding the right combination to get them all to fall consistently is the hard part. So take that how you want. I mean, I guess I need a giant block. I need probably 350 over this last block, which isn't not doable. It's very doable on the way they are. So we're just gonna have to focus up a little bit and see if I can give myself a chance and make a run at it. Otherwise, we are getting in some good practice before the World Series. So that's all I got for you guys. So hopefully maybe my mistakes and learning will help you guys learn as well. So I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I'm over here across the street at Cracker Barrel. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but we're gonna eat something. But we'll see you guys later. I think we bowl again tonight at, I don't know, 6 or something like that. 5. I don't know. I have no clue. What time is it now? 1:40? Yeah, it's probably at like 5 or something. So we'll see you guys out there. If you're not already watching on Flow Bowling, probably should do that. But otherwise, I'm out of here. We'll see you guys later.